Hello, and welcome back to FS22 on No Man's Land. So, you joined. Ooh, I left the beacon overnight. Anyways, so you joined me here in the morning of January. Doesn't look like January, does it? I mean, it could in some places of the world, but anyways, we can't turn the months off in the game yet. If they change that, I don't know. Anyways. Before I slept, I did eventually actually just haul all the bales away and get them all sold. I had one screenshot in there, sold the last 14 bales for, what was it, 17 grand? And then I sold the first 15 before that for 18. So that was a nice, good chunk of change that came in. The store asked if we still had our stone crusher on the farm here, and asked if we wanted to take some stones back for about $1,000. A trailer load here of 8,000. So I figured, yeah, we can get the stone crusher going again, and either sell it or use the lime on our own field. So I just came back pretty late at night, so I just drove back here to go to bed. So now we'll go take this over to our stone crusher after we turn up the speed of time a little bit. There you go. Go to ×5 to see if we can sneak around. I don't know if we will actually be able to lime our grass field now like I wanted to, because I think it has gone up a growth stage already. Have to do it on its harvested growth stage. There we go. Let's just unload this here. Put all 8,000 in there. We'll get this guy turned on again. Activate. Yeah, so it shouldn't take too long to get through that. But yeah, okay, that's all of them. I don't know what we're going to need first. This has a grain trailer or a flat deck for these bales, so I'm going to leave it as it is. Actually, we should put that away. Don't need to leave it out and about. Let's go hook up onto our fertilizer spreader and see if we can, well, how much lime we have produced there already. It should be a little bit we put in there, so we can have a little bit of a test. See if we will be able to lime that field. Don't drive into the hitch, go around that, there we go. Back into the corner here. There we go. Good enough. Let's grab the lime spreader. Whoa. Get this fertilizer unloaded. It's only 440 liters. Go. So head on over down to the pipe here. Oh, I took a screenshot before. If you follow my Instagram, I probably will have posted that on there by the time this goes live. But we had like a whole whack of deer come out of that bush. Whoa. Okay, so lime's a bit heavy. Let's go. So I think we may need to use the Fendt. Wow. I did not think we would have that much in there already. Whew. That was interesting to say the least. Go. So I was thinking about last night actually returning this guy, but I'm actually quite glad that we kept it now overnight. Because wow, we just fell over. I'm gonna leave the, well, let's take the weight over here just in case we want to use it. Lower that down, put it off. Take the front loader off. Let's put the weight on just to be a little on the safe side, because I don't know how heavy it's going to feel on the back of the Fendt yet. Okay, so it's even heavy on the fend. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to not have it full, because that's not working. Put one in. One bag is 2,000 liters, so that should be fine. It's half the weight, obviously, so definitely should be okay. Let's see if this will work. How wide is this going to spread? That'll work. Did not catch it in time, so we'll have to do that next time. Oh well. I'll unload this. We'll keep our lime bags here. Go. And, well, since we have a zip down the store, we'll get another bag of fertilizer. So we quickly put a dusting on our grass there, and it makes a trip faster using the fend. So I have a little breen. I don't know if it's a good one or a bad one. If we want to diversify what we're doing a little bit, I will show you once we get to the store, once we're parked, so I can go into the menu a bit better, what my idea was. But since we have planted a whole bunch of trees for harvesting, we might do something along those lines. Hint, hint. Ooh, as long as we're in the store here, should we... No, well, put a bit more fuel in this thing, I wonder. Nah, I don't know. Do we need to? I don't know. I got about 3/8 of a tank left, so we'll leave it for now. But yeah, it'll be another production building. You probably know exactly what I'm meaning. Alright, let's pull it over, shut it off. You want to go here. Was thinking, where are we here? Plopping down a sawmill. Because you put sawmill down and you can just bring it all your trees and stuff, and it turns into planks. And if we take a look. Whoa. Done producing all that already. Whoa, that was quick. Anyways, yeah, if you take a look here, or how much products are worth, you want to look blank. Oh, here, 2,100 per thousand there. So I'm thinking that might be a good way to go down, a little bit something different. We'll see what how the thought progresses in the mind. Should be enough for now. Oops, need to start that up again. Okay, we got more silage to sell coming up, so it should be another 20,000-ish. Guessing, maybe not quite. Oh, what? I did the math on it yesterday in the previous episode. I don't even remember what the number was. Anyways. So we'll get down there and we will fertilize our grass field, because before it gets fully grown and we didn't get the lime on it like we wanted. We definitely will get it on there next time. We will also get the liming done on the canola field there once it's harvested, which should be, I don't know, probably not this episode because it's not even blooming yet. Well, unless we just speed up time because there's not much else to do here today. So yeah, maybe we'll speed up time. And where are we here? I'm going to go times 15 just to get through the day a bit. Yeah, because it's not even blooming yet, and it's got another growth stage after that yet. Or that's the final growth stage, and after the flowers are done, then it's ready to harvest. So there'll be a little bit yet, maybe tomorrow in game. We'll see. Hopefully sooner than that, but Yeah, there's no flowers. It's still small. Yeah. What's it, the growth stage doing on the map here? There's a lot of different growth stages. So it's got 2 more after that yet, it looks like. This is on its final one again. So yeah, we gotta hit that right away. Where's the tractor? Here it is. I know we can do the fertilizing with the Zeter, but it's on here now, and instead of swapping it over, we'll just quickly do it with this. I mean, we are putting hours on the lease tractor, but it's not that much work. I think it's about 2 passes and done, so not too worry about it. Yeah, I think after we're done this, we will just speed up, go to sleep, go rest in the house for a while, and see what's happening in the morning. I mean, this grass will probably be ready to harvest again, but I won't show you that. I'll probably do that off screen just to get another stock load of bales ready to go. You've seen so much of that already, and I mean, I guess we could do it a little bit differently, but there's only so many ways you can tackle grass. There we go. Let's throw this bag in here as well. There we go. Well, before we go to sleep, let's take a look here in the productions. Whoops. Up. Come on. Don't like the way it bounces around this menu very much. We'll go to sawmill. Whoa. See, if we would put it down, I was thinking, yeah, I don't think we can fit it back here. No. Yeah, not gonna fit there. What's it overlapping? Oh, I wonder if it's doing the grass. If there's little tufts of grass that are objects it's hitting. Because there's nothing else in the way there. What if we go here? Yeah, must be little tufts of grass in the way here. That's a big building though. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking probably right around here somewhere. Put it right around the back edge if we would put it up. That's a big building for that. There's no smaller ones, I guess. Sawmill. There's the carpentry, but yeah, the carpentry building is nice and small, but that only will produce furniture, not planks. Furniture is, well, which I've seen from other videos, is terribly slow. Sugar spinnery, grain, dairy. Here's another carpentry one. Well, it's just the one sawmill. Yeah. Yeah, these are all just selling points. Yeah, so that's the thought there. Let's go hit the hay. I mean, it's 10 a.m. But, ooh, that's another thing I want to check. How far along are the silage? Oh, my, more deer here. They love living here. Yeah, they're 40%. 39, whatever it said. Yeah. It's going to take a little bit yet for the silage bales to be ready. Oh, we got paid for our stones that we had there. How much was that? We're at 43,000 now. Whoops. Let's take a look here in the menu. It cost us $2 to make all that, and we sold it for 10. So it's not too bad. Yeah, and you can see that's fertilizer cost there. Where is that? Oh, it would have been the previous day that we bought that. Yeah, for 8,000 liters, it was $1,000. So, and we didn't even sell it all because we kept 4,000 for ourselves. So maybe in the future we'll see if the store has any more stones that they want to get rid of. Because it seems like that's not a bad way. We have the plant in here, and for it's times your money by 10 pretty well. So that's not too bad. Let's head on in here, relax for a bit. Oop. Ooh, gotta slam that door. Oh, I'll come in here, relax for a bit. See you in February. And it's February. Yeah, loan interest is $16 per month, so it's not ridiculous. There's a deer standing out in the canola. Interesting. Yeah, so it's almost to its blooming stage, so it's... Yikes, that's far away yet. Yeah, these will be ready anytime now. Yeah, so you can see the grass here that we missed. It does get a little bit taller. So maybe we should wait a little bit longer. Not much else to do today as well, because we're just sitting around. I'll see you this afternoon as I'll get these bales loaded and ready to be sold. Yeah, that'll be our job for today, I guess. You don't want to see that, so I'll just cut it all out and you can just see the profits roll in. Alright, here we go. Last bale going on. Believe it or not, these bales actually fit better on the trailer. I mean, I had a few of them. Oh man, I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, it'll fit. Just put 3 on the top row yet. The front one is the lighter one. That is the 3,500 liter one. And the rest of them are all the 100 liters. Whoa. This is really putting the trailer fill limit to the test. I mean, that only works with grains and stuff for weights on the trailer, how much they can actually hold. And then we go and do this. So let's unstrap it all. Come on, there we go. So each one weighs 890 kilograms. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I should strap this all. It's going to be going. Yeah, got 6 per row. So let's go here to the calculator. 8,900 times 6, 12, 14, 12,000 kilograms. Times that by 2.2 for pounds. 27,000 pounds? That's not including that front little one. 27,000 pounds on that axle. At least I'm pretty sure I did that right. Now let's go here to the conversion app, because they're 890. I'll do the math again. 890 times 14. Yeah, 12,460 kilograms. And weight, kilograms to pounds, 12,460. Yep. 27,469 pounds. Whew. I think we're a little overloaded. But somehow, this little Zetor moves it. I don't get it. Like, and it doesn't even struggle. See? It just goes. Yeah, how far fermented are these? 95. So let's just take a drive down to the store and then we will speed up time so they're ready. We should get a pretty good payout for this unless that's absolute garbage. Let's take a look here. 325, I can deal with that. We were selling at 328 before, so let's take a drive with our giant stack. Hope the DOT doesn't show up. I think we might be getting a bit of a fine. Yeesh. They don't quite sit perfect because you can see a little gap between them if you just look just right. Between the first and second layer there. You can see a little bit of a gap between them. So they don't sit 100% perfect. I mean, real bales, and they would squish a little bit together with the weight of each one. But these are like solid objects now, which I wish they would. Which I wish Giants would make them a little bit more lifelike. Like they would kind of deform. Like when you pick up a bale that's kind of loose, it'll kind of like droop and sag a bit, and when you set it down it'll squish. Excuse me, tickle my throat, need some water. That's better. Yeah, I think DOT approved, right? This is fine. Yeah, we got 5 straps on them. It's all good. Oh man. Like the second row is even almost the full second row is higher than the tractor. Oh, the crazy stuff I do. Like, it doesn't even seem too unsafe to turn. It shifts a little bit, but it's kind of like, well, now that it's registering what bales where, it's almost like the wrapping system is kind of acting like an auto load. Because almost like it's not really there, if you know what I mean. Because if we zoom in here on the tractor, and if we unstrap it, it puts all the weight on there. You can see it squat down a bit. And those tires look like they're pressing a little bit more. Yeah, so now if we would strap again, it like takes all the weight off. So it's kind of like it's like removing them from the game, and they're like Mississippi always says, they're ethereal ethereal bale. That doesn't sound quite right. A bale is not really there anyways. But I don't know, I like how the new strapping system is working. They don't go flying all over the place. They haven't really been shifting on me either. Well, it must be that first. There we go. Now they're all going. And there we go. Let's put that back to times 5. Okay, so let's put all the weight on there. See how this thing performs now. Oh, I see it struggles way more. There we go. Another $27,013. That's from our grass field. So we can kind of expect to get that, and maybe even a little bit more in the future once we can finally get our lime on there. But now I wanted to check something. I'm going back into productions here. If we go over to the sawmill, let's just go over to our land over here. I was wondering if it almost would fit in this area here. Ooh, that looks quite big actually. Ah, no, it's too big. Yeah, it's gonna have to go in this area once we put it up. At least that's what I'm thinking right now. I could be thinking something completely different next time. So, anyways, let's move on again. I will see you back at the farm, and we'll move along to the next day most likely. See if we can get that canola ready to go. I don't know if we're gonna harvest this episode. Yeah, so at least get a start on it. I think this episode might be getting closer to half hour right now. 25-30 minutes right now. So yeah, I'll see you back at the farm. What farm am I going? This way. Yeah, I'll see you back at the farm, and we'll be probably. Alright, so we're back. It is March, 8:46 in the morning, and we have no growth yet on the canola. So, what are we going to do? You may be asking, why are you back already then? Well, all of our grass is pretty well ready to go again. So, we're going to be doing some mowing. Why are we using the Fendt, you may ask? Because we are upgrading some stuff. We are going to be swapping mowers out. Upgrading our mower setup. Going bigger. We are so close to the point of upgrading our tractor, so we're gonna, we just have to pay for a leasing hour on this tractor anyway, so we're gonna use it. We're gonna use it as much as we can. I think we're just this silage bale harvest and canola harvest off being able to really get going. So we're gonna swap this mower out for a front-mounted mower and side mower. So we're going to be like doubling our mowing size, and if we're going to see what our money's like. We may be upgrading windrower too. We got 65 grand in the bank, so I'm thinking we should be pretty good to go. Should be able to do that no problem. I'm going to quickly zip down here and do that. Our planted grass has gone up an extra growth stage from what we saw it last time when we cut it, so we should get a bit more off of that yet too. And the entire section that we got 29 bales off of last time is also ready to go, so it's a mowing day. We're going to have a big mowing session this episode, and we're going to windrow and bale next one. That's going to be the plan. See if I stick to it. I don't ever, so don't expect that. Just expect the things you're going to be seeing. Go. You guys want to take that back? We'll fix it up and paint and respray it for them. Repair, 25 bucks, just a little bit of grease, and repaint for $24.99. So you can sell that for 18. Sell that. Yes, sir. So we're up to 80 grand now. Sorry, it's ear. Hopefully that didn't come across the sound too much. But let's go into here. Mowers. We are going to go for the GMD 4411. So that selling that one pretty much pays for this one. And it's 0.4 meters wider. And it requires 80 less horsepower. Not 80. 5 less horsepower. Can you imagine 80 less? We're going to buy that outright. And we're going to go for the GMD 3123F. I'm assuming the F stands for front mower. There we go. So we're down to 53,000 in our bank account now. And so once we get to the windrowing in the next episode, we're going to be swapping ours out. We have this one here, the GA 4731, and we will most likely be upgrading to the Samazes, however you pronounce that, whatever, the Z or Z2840H. When do they come up with these names? Which means we are taking more and more jobs away from our Zetor, because now we as well, which that one cannot have a front PTO. Whoa, as long as we're here, we're gonna probably burn through some fuel mowing all day. May as well top it up. There we go. Few dollars worth in there. $171 worth. So I will see you back at the farm and we will get to mowing. It's gonna be an interesting day. Welcome back to the farm. Oh, I don't know why I said it like that. Oh, craziness. So let's get that folded. Back one unfolded. First time using this setup. I don't think I've... No, I think I've used the Converland ones previously, but I think that's the first time using this mowing setup in FS22. Yeah, I think I've used... Whoops. Yeah, I've used this setup here. The Vicon and Converland. These ones. I've used those before, but not these. So actually we don't need those on yet. Okay, let's start here actually. It's gonna be a little draining on horsepower because this requires for both of them 145, and we have a grand total of 150 under the hood. So I mean, it's easier than with the other tractor. So yeah, once we get up to speed, it should be not a problem. Yeah, mowing this should take no time at all with this gigantic setup that we have now. Yeah, because we're going from one 4-meter mower to having a 4.4 and a 3.7, I think. So yeah, we're pretty well doubling our size. How far over can we go? Oh, there's the trees. Okay. About as far as we want to go over. Get our angle straight, the GPS line. We only had GPS, but we don't, so we'll make do with just the map angle. And we can see all these trees that we have planted have not grown quite yet, so. Actually, we'll keep that open for the first lap so you can kind of see how far we need to go up. about there. Over to 90. There we go. Too far back. Come on. There we go. I think we're a little bit bigger than we were last time. But that's okay. There we go. Head down here. Yeah, now we should be able to take the map off the screen. Yeah, I think if once we do upgrade the windrower as well, the Zetor should be able to run that one. Shouldn't be an issue. But the mowing setup is definitely moved on to a bigger tractor. If we ran just the rear one, we could on the Zetor, but this is way faster. The time lapse going, and we will finish off this mowing. I'll see you once we're moving over to the next field. Our actual grass field, the one that we actually planted for grass. This is just all bonus here. Big bonus if you ask me, but yeah. See you at the end of it. Could not have been more of a perfect width. How did I do that? I don't know. I mean, it's a little tough here or there, but that'll do. So yeah, that did not take long mowing that section with this mowing setup. Just tie this up here a little bit as well. Every little bit of grass is a little bit of money. I mean, this won't be a whole lot, this stuff, because it looks very short, but we're just going to do it anyways. Do one big session. I mean, for some reason it looks like that has grown way faster than this meadow grass. Maybe it does, I don't know. Whoa, that's a lot thicker, isn't it? Maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, you can probably tell what's planted for grass and what is just meadow. I think I mentioned this in the previous episode at some point, or yeah, but they like how they've changed the meadow grass a little bit, just the flower types. I don't know, different. I mean, it is different, I know that, but just like how they've changed it a little bit. If you wonder why I'm cutting across here, not joining these two areas, is because we have some trees here that I just drove over. So that's why. I wasn't meaning to drive over them, obviously, but that's why we're not cutting across there, because we got some trees there. If you've seen the previous episodes, they were put in 2-3 episodes ago, something like that. Hopefully we're going to see some growth on them soon. I don't think it should be too much longer. I mean, if you go back to, or go and watch my test video on trees, the plantable tree types and how fast they grow, you could tell me exactly, well, I mean, I guess I could go back and look at it too. Could say exactly how long it's going to be until they start to grow. There we go, move those aside. It's another use for the mower. Just push pallets around. Yeah, we're definitely not going to get a lot off these little sections here that are not field grass. But just so that we're just doing one big silage session, and then we'll move on to the new jobs. So just quickly do this time lapse again. I don't have much to talk about, but so wow, actually, could talk about what's been going on here. I'm recording this on the weekend, so no work today for me, obviously. Wife is at work. I had my skid steer home from work today just to thaw out all the ice and snow from work, mud and all that crap that was in the frozen on everywhere. So I just brought it home for that, and I wanted to also clear my town yard here, because where we live, it kind of drifts or blows over the house and it kind of drops in the driveway, so we kind of always get a lot of buildup. So I wanted to kind of clear it a bit wider so we would have a bit more, I wouldn't have to throw snow as high anymore. So I did that this morning. Well, I brought the skid steer home yesterday around lunchtime. We had a half day yesterday because it was minus 50 outside. Fought with everything, the machines to get them running yesterday morning. Before bringing it, well, I mentioned the previous one of the episodes that we telehandler that we wanted to return, and we brought the skid steer home. But yeah, we moved some snow this morning. Now the skid steer's back in the garage here, thawing out again, and hopefully maybe tomorrow. Oh, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday, we can take it back to the yard where I store at my parents' place to live out in the country. We don't have space in town here to store it, so yeah. Also in the town here, just drove it up to the fuel station to fill it up, because we've just been dumping fuel in with jerry cans, and that's kind of a pain, so I just drove it to the gas station to fill it up. I need to fill up, I just put 50, it's about 3/4 tank, so very nice skid steer. It's 2014, all enclosed cab, heated seats. Oh, it's just the best way to go. And while I was at the gas station, actually I had a man from my church also came by and asked if I wanted to clear a driveway. So yeah, I figured, yeah, sure, I'm out and about with it, might as well just go and clean it up, the driveway off a bit. He wanted a bit more room on there. He's getting a bit older, didn't want to shovel as much, so there, yeah, sure, why not. And then I was driving home and saw a guy clearing the sidewalk with a shovel, trying to get to the road with it, and I was like, well, I'm here, I'll just come with skid steer and we'll open it up easy, and yeah. It's handy having a skid steer. Debated for about a year or so, debating, should I not, what should I go for, should I buy something older so I don't have to take out a loan or anything. Also, this one had low hours on it, and it was like, well, if I buy something newer, take out a loan, just pay it off, and then we at least have something decent to use for a long time, not have to worry about stuff breaking down. So it's like, it's called to make. Okay, we're just about done here. The mowing as well. And that's going to wrap up this episode. Next episode, actually, yeah, let's finish this episode off by getting the new windrower, and we'll use it in the start of the next episode. Boom. Yeah, we're really not getting much off this meadow grass at all. I mean, it'll probably add up to a little bit yet, but not a whole lot. Once it's fully grown, yeah, you do get more off of it, but How many growth stages there are for grass? Is it just the 2 that are ready to harvest that you can mow, or is it 3? Not sure. And again, I wish they had different stages of ready to harvest, like we had in 19. Now they just have the 1. It's either ready or it's not. Okay, it's the first stage is barely ready. You have a little bit of time yet. No, now they just have ready, not ready. Maybe they'll change that on an update. I don't know. I kind of doubt they'll change that part, but you never know. Giants are back to work on Monday. They had just finished their Christmas break, so we'll see if we get some new mods and when the latest, now the next update comes out for the game as well. Should be fairly soon after that, I would assume, but yeah, so that's that all mowed. Well, almost. Get this a little bit here. There we go. Done with that. Whoops, let's go here. Turn that off, raise it up, fold it. Yeah, so all that took 0.4 hours. No time at all. Usually we say mow an entire section here, half an hour. That's not too bad. Let's bring this back there as well. Can we lower this like this, or do we have to unfold it? Oh, we do have to unfold the case, so we're just going to drop it like this then. It's kind of unfortunate, but... Oh, it kind of folds down when you unhook it like that. Alright. Don't mind that. Okay, so let's go zipping down to the store and get this replaced. I won't jump cut it, I'll just stick in a fast forward, put it in like 20 times or something, but see you down there in like a matter of like a split second. And slow it down. Here we are. So we'll see what they'll give us for our old windrower here. Just a tiny little one, probably about $5 grand or something, I'm thinking. I don't know what we paid for it new. Go. Of course, we'll do all the work to it. We'll repair it and paint it. 15 bucks. Repaint for 1,093. Oh, we get $7 grand for it. Okay. So we'll go here. We need windrowers. We had this one, which was a 4.7. And we're going to go to this one, which is an 8.4. Yeah, that would be the best bang for our buck. I mean, it's like not even 20 grand for 8 meters. And this one's, well, 9.7 for 40, so it's not double the width. So, yeah. Go for this guy. No options. But yeah, that should really speed up the process. It's not quite double, is it? No double. 5 point, or there. That would be double, would be 9.4. Yeah, so a meter off being double, so I think we can deal with that. Thank you very much for your time. Okay, so that's going to do it for this episode. Okay, cruise control's working again. That's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to take this back to the farm, and next episode we will start off by using this. And then, yeah, we'll have a good show of this thing in work. Never seen this one working before either. New pre-equipment, new brand to the game, so show it off, how it works and all that good stuff. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed the video, this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Later.